Hello and happy Friday. I hope you're having a good week and a good Friday so far. Welcome in, Ferret. So good to see you. Yes, we are back with the Librarian Challenge, and I think today might be the day that we actually finish. We do have a lot of schlepping. It's probably going to be a little bit of a slog at times to carry all of those books, but I think we can do it. I think we can wrap up this part of the challenge today. And then we'll probably start the tales, I guess, as our next step. I'll still probably call it the Lucky Librarian because Astrid's just had a lot of really good luck being a librarian. But today feels like a good day to schlep books. I did it myself earlier today, so we'll just jump right in and let Astrid do her share of the schlepping. um, Today I had to run errands. I know I was talking on stream yesterday about how I had ordered some dresses for the wedding, and it actually arrived right after I finished stream. And unfortunately, it didn't work. It didn't fit. So I had to go shopping this morning. It took a long time, but I did find something that I'm happy with. Ooh, speaking of things I'm happy with, it looks like we've got some Maglan's weather today. A good way to start things off. So yeah, I found something to wear and I'm very happy with it. And then after that, I went to the library and picked up some new books, and then I went and picked up a box of my current favorite tea, which is a white tea with raspberry. So it's so windy. It immediately blew out my fire. Okay, so that was a torch chain fail. We'll say that one. We have Maglan's weather. We can't actually say that the wind is blowing out this fire, though, because it doesn't have enough on it to actually be blown out. It really only gets blown out if it's above 10 minutes. It's not going to stay. Alright, so never mind on that. I don't know what I'm doing. We're not going to go this way. We're going to start heading towards... towards the dam. Thanks for that. I do actually have the books on me, right? No, I don't. Okay, so see, that would be a really important thing, is for us to actually have the books. Did I leave them somewhere? Where did I leave them? Did I leave them in here? What was I doing? Does anyone remember? Because I don't remember. Where did I leave them?
Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book.
Welcome in. Did we grab a pot? I haven't found a pot yet. Where did I leave the 24 books that we schlepped? Why didn't I write this down? Did I leave it on the...
That's brilliant.
I might have left them upstairs. I don't remember what I did with them. Oh, this is bad. Oh, we're gonna finish today. Manages to lose nearly 30 books. No, they're not up here. Did I leave them in Trappers? Well, the ones by the railroad tracks are the ones that I found here in Mystery Lake. Haha, here they are! My pile of books. Oh, how I've missed you.
I'm starving.
Maybe the wind will die down. It kind of looks like the wind is dying down on us. It is! Okay. We have a fire pit over here that I can use.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Not that it brings me anything to use this fire pit again. Wow, that was a very German way of wording it. Not that it really makes a difference, I just am thinking I might as well do that so that I don't have a bunch of fire pits all over the place for no good reason. Nog, welcome in. Thank you for keeping up with those bingo things already.
Come
I
on,
really
Loper.
appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. And Sweet Lou, welcome in. Wait, this immediately burned out. Oh, right. Of course it burned out. I just picked up a torch. I think it was a self-deprecating comment. I think it very well could be. Wow, these things are already considered... Okay, you know what? We might eat one. Invisible stink. Of course they're just laying out in the snow. Of course they are. Why wouldn't I have put them there? Imagine if I had gone to the dam some other way. No. See, I was actually pretty smart because I knew that I'd have to come up this way because I knew the other books are on the railroad. So it wouldn't make sense for me to go via the lake and then the river and then come back up. So I knew I was going to go this way. See, I'm not totally stupid most of the time. Ah, what a good day. No, today was actually kind of a hectic morning, because I had to first return the dresses that I had ordered online, and you would think that this would be relatively easy to do. You just go into the app and you say, hey, I don't want these anymore, and they give you a return label, and then you go and that's that. Except sometimes they offer you the option of, you know, returning it without having to print your own label and without having to even package it yourself. You just bring it to the place. And I got that option for one of the packages, one of the orders, but not for the other one. And so I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Whatever, we'll just deal with it. However, one time, the one and only time I've tried to do this, like, return without needing to package it yourself and without using your own printer and stuff, was a couple of years ago when we tried doing this for the first time, and they, like, online, we found a place that supposedly did it. We went there with the package, and they're like, oh no, we don't do that service here. And so then we had to run around the city trying to find a place that actually did it. So I was a little bit nervous about trying it again. But it worked out well. So that was fine. That was done in all of about like 3 minutes. I was very happy with that. The worst part of it was just trying to get the QR code to scan because it just refused to scan for the longest time. But that also worked out eventually. Oh, but then it took so long to actually find something that was going to work. But I did. And so all in all, I would say it was a successful day. Successful morning, early afternoon. You know, one of those things. Successful time of day. We're so heavy. And that makes us slow. Actually, I'm surprised at just how easily we're moving given how much stuff we're carrying. You would think it would be worse than this. We might want to leave a few things behind in the dam for this really long trip, because I actually don't even know if we'll be able to move once we pick up the rest of these books. I should probably stop picking up sticks, though. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll need to stop and make a fire, and maybe this will be enough sticks to actually make us warm. It's not like it's that cold. We can make a small fire. Yeah, so the second pile of books that we have is over here by this yellow train car. And I think we should have enough books. If it turns out, once we pick them up, that we do not have enough books for some reason, if I miscalculated somewhere, then we won't finish today, because then what that'll mean is we'll have to dump them all here, run back to Mountain Town, and go pick up the other books, and my pot and pan.
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Astrid, we don't talk about drinking our own pee. That's not polite conversation. It's very quiet. I know I've done a lot of wolf hunting, but it is suspiciously quiet, is it not? So, I really, really love my library, but there is one thing that kind of irks me, and that's that there are often series that are on the shelves that don't have all of the books. And I've actually gone and looked in the catalog, the online catalog, to see, okay, well, there's no, you know, is there a chance that someone has taken it out, or is it, you know, in one of the other branches of the library? And it's not always the case. Like, there's this one series of books that my mom recommended to me. They only have the 22nd, which is like the most recent, but the first ones, no chance of finding them. And then there's just a couple of other series that I've noticed. I'll look down, I'm like, oh, that looks like an interesting series, and I'll read the back, and it's like the third installment of this series. I'm like, okay, where's the first two then? Because now what? Or they'll be like, oh, the thrilling sequel to this and that, and I'm like, well, I haven't read the first one. Do I need to read the first one? Am I gonna be missing important stuff? Because maybe. What a beautiful little fire. Unfortunately, 2 degrees is not very warm. I guess we'll throw on a few more. I don't really want to take a nap, though. Let's make some water. We need to make water. Do I read books in German? I will read books in either German or English. My library does have, I don't really want to say a decent selection in English, but given that it is in Germany, it is a decent selection. They have a shelf. They have like one standing shelf in English. But I would say, and I'm slowly working my way through all of the English books that they have. But I do read German books quite a lot too, especially if I just can't find a book in English. Which is not super uncommon. Most of the time I do find them in German. There should be a warning, do not read this without reading the first one. I kind of agree. Like, there are some books where it doesn't really matter if you don't read them all or read them all in order, and there are some where it's really important, and it'd be nice to be like, to just have like a little note somewhere which it is. Apologies, I actually have some work to do today, so I need to leave management of bingo to you. Okay, not a problem, Nog. Good luck with work. I hope it goes smoothly. Hey Lily, welcome in. Happy Friday. Awful 2 days in a row, what a treat. Yes, it's so nice to also be able to stream this frequently. I mean, I do know that I'm gonna be gone for a little while soon. This will probably be my last stream for about 2 weeks. Because I'm going on a family vacation / work trip. It's a mixture of the two. We're leaving most likely tomorrow. And yeah, I know next week I will be basically busy Monday through Sunday. No time whatsoever. And after that, I just don't know that I have a good enough streaming setup up there. Like, I could... When I'm over at my in-laws, I could maybe try and stream without camera, but I just don't know if it'll work out or not. So I feel like it's probably best not to get your hopes up and to just assume that it'll be towards like the middle to the end of the month when I'll be streaming again. Alright, how much water do we have now? Let's maybe make a little bit more before we go. I don't think we all agreed to this hiatus. I know. I really actually don't want to take a hiatus. But there's going to actually be an event for work where I'm going to be. So basically, next Thursday is a holiday, and I don't usually work Fridays. So I'm gonna be getting so much overtime because I'm working on the holiday, I'm working on my day off, and then I'm working on the weekend. It'll be really cool because it's an event that I'm going to be sort of. I'm trying to think of a good English word for this. I'm basically going to be customer facing for the first time ever, and it'll be with two of my favorite coworkers.
Einfach nur Mav just raided with 3 viewers.
Mav, welcome in, Raiders. Thanks for coming on over here. How are things going today? And how was your stream? We're gonna do like a formal fancy, I mean, we've got the Fossabot shout out, but I'm gonna do the actual like Twitch shout out too. Boom. Early Enka's headache. Oh no. I hope your headache goes away soon. I actually woke up with a little bit of a headache today. It seems to have gone away by now, but I really think it's this like crazy weather going from really hot to really cold. And back again.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Ferret, thank you so much for that gift sub to Lily. I appreciate it. Lily, enjoy the ad-free viewing and the emotes. Laszlo, welcome on in. Good to see you. Here we go. Here are our books. Okay, we do also have some skill books, but let's just see. Do we have... How many books do we have now? Books. 33. 33? That should be enough, right? How did Fossa get crows from crozes? Crossed, whatever. Oh well. We finally died in early access alpha after 8 days, 8 hours, in the middle of the night due to the lack of firewood and blizzard with food poisoning. Oof. Updated to Silent Hunter, huge step forward already, but slightly buggy that state. Alrighty. But 8 days, 8 hours in alpha is a huge accomplishment. So Silent Hunter is where what was the big change in Silent Hunter? That's not where they added Coastal yet, right? You're still just in Mystery Lake for that one, I think. I could be wrong though. Another card with no death, mauling struggles, or heartbeat. Awesome. Bingo, the bingo gods are being nice for a change. We have 33 books, so we should be good if I'm not miscalculating. Which I don't think I am. In fact, I think we have a few more than we need, right? Bad at math. But that must be correct, because we need 120 total, so we should be fine. As long as we make it there. Hey, Bobby, welcome in. Cheers, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Silent Hunter already has the triumvirate regions, but it also brought bow and arrow and the UI overhaul after the alpha. Oh, okay. Hence Silent Hunter, hunting with bow and arrow. The mouse hat. Okay, so we've got Streamer Wellness. We had the sound alert earlier. We got that one covered. Good. And costume. Boom. There we go. Gotta kind of tilt my camera up a little bit because you can't see the whole hat, and that's just not okay. There we go. Timer on. Oh yeah, our librarian is going to be super ready for survival. Thanks for that. I appreciate the biddies, Ferret. For some reason, the ones with that are bit redeems, or the ones that are in the box in general, the ones that aren't, you know, that are actually in the, what is that even called? I'm forgetting more words in English today. But you know what I mean. The little sound alert box and not as a regular redeem. Those ones always scare me because I'm not used to them. I actually thought that was a legit wolf, Laszlo. Pleasant Valley and Coastal Highway came somewhere between Early Access and Silent Hunter, but there was no connection between Mystery Lake and PV yet, so Winding River came with Silent Hunter. Oh, okay, so back then you could only get to Pleasant Valley through Coastal. Or what? Yeah, there should... Yeah, because there's no region in between. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Okay, I always think that Quickspin is a bingo event. And this is why we actually have Waffle Mouse think something is a bingo event, but it isn't. Because this happens every single time. Oh, this is gonna be a long walk. We're gonna have to really hope for some good weather. What we could also consider doing in tandem with the tails is we could start mapping things. Do we have ropes on this path? We do not. Thankfully, there are no ropes. Just a lot of walking. It is, but I thought I called it already. Did it not go through? No, I did call it. It should be active. Another ibuprofen for my head, already drinking water like a world champion. Good idea. And, feel free to, lurk if you need to. I totally understand, especially after streaming. It's important to take care of yourself. Drop all that heavy stuff you don't need, like bow, arrow, matches, the stuff you never use. Exactly, all this stuff that is just not necessary. That's a good question. Do we actually need to craft anything else before we go? I was thinking of repairing a few things.
God, I could eat a horse.
We can leave a few things behind, like we could leave the hammer behind. I mean, these don't weigh much, but we could leave these behind as well. Maybe we do leave a few things behind. Charcoal. Some leather. I don't want to leave that in the drawer, though. Leave this behind. There's just so many things I don't want to leave behind. I don't want to put this in the drawer, actually, because if it deteriorates, it'll just be gone forever. We could leave behind the good bow. We do have this extra bow. That's maybe not the worst idea. We just need to make sure we come back here. Tina, welcome in. It's good to see you. You still have the spare hammer in Coastal, right? I do believe we have a spare hammer in Coastal. That's playing Final Fantasy. Excellent. When you're in the time capsule yourself, you'll find Silent Hunter to be a huge upgrade after the early access. Well, if there's a UI update, then yes, probably. We could leave the distress pistol. It is not going to help us at the moment. It doesn't weigh that much, but then it's out of our inventory. Okay, it's alright if we're a little over encumbered. I don't mind that. I'm used to that. Okay, the dam. We're also going to leave behind 100% bow, hammer, heavy hammer, whetstones, other, let's see, leather, other stuff. I don't remember what else we left, but those are the most important things. Come back. Oh yeah, we might want to write down that I left the blue flares. I left 3 blue flares. We have 1 on us, and I have 2 red ones. 3 blue flares. Wool socks. I don't remember what else was in here. Charcoal, I don't need to write that down, that's okay. Okay. The flare gun. I should write down that I left the flare gun here. Flare gun. So we'll just have to come back. Well, that's just gonna be the plan. We're gonna have to come back here before we forget about all this stuff. Alright, Rob has played the Reaper Roar twice. We got that for bingo. Leviathan in the dam. Uh-oh. Good, just working. Well, I appreciate the work, Lurk. It's really good to see you. We're hopefully wrapping up our Librarian challenge in just... I want to say just a few minutes, but it's probably going to be longer than that. I mean, as soon as we make it to the community hall, my god, my brain is not finding words today. I'm not so good at taking the words and making them come out good things. And a cookie, a virtual cookie to anyone who actually gets that reference, which it's not really a very subtle reference, but the dry way in which I said it might make it not really identifiable. Our total weight right now is 54.67, which is a little much, but I figure we're going to be eating stuff, we're going to be drinking stuff, we'll be dropping torches. It's manageable. Come on. Going. What is the plan? The plan is to get rid of these darn books. To actually finally drop them all off. If you see a bear, could you kill it? I can certainly try my best. I certainly wouldn't mind having one less bear alive on Great Bear. I already feel like we're moving so much better. Hey, look! Skillet! We have a cooking skillet! Oh, I'm so excited about this. You have no idea. Okay. Oh, there was a color chaos. I completely missed that. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, way too much going on at once. Silent Damsel, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, color chaos, color chaos, color chaos. Goody. Everyone's favorite, Gigi Rob. Sacrificing our retinas for a bingo win. Let's see. We need to go to game capture. Properties. No, it's not properties. It's filters. I always do that. All right, everyone, get your sunglasses out. Boom. Now I just need to swap the colors on my end. Now it's as bad for me as it is for you. Actually worse. Potentially. Because it's everything. Even getting back into my game. There we go. And this is for 5 minutes. Oh boy. Where were we? Okay, I missed something. Speed drops off after every 5 kilos, so over 50 and 40, 54.99 are the same walking speed. Ah, that's how that works. Ugh. Yeah, this is very weird. Couldn't rely on you pulling a good torch and letting your tea go cold. Yeah, me pulling a good torch is RNG. Not terrible RNG, but, you know, RNG nonetheless. And me forgetting my teas, well, I have to actually warm them up first in order to let them go cold, and we know how good I am about that.
Anything right about now.
Yeah, Silent Damsel, isn't this wonderful? Isn't this so beautiful? Yeah. Actually, I just realized I have my filter thing over the timer, so I actually don't know how long this is going for. There we go. Still got nearly 4 minutes of this beautiful eye cancer. It's just, it's so unusual. I don't know what part about this weirds me out the most. Whether it's the blue torch or the fact that like my well-fed benefit shows up as red. Oh my god, oh that scared me.
Slow just followed.
It's fabulous, good luck, thank you. And XMSLO, or can I just call you Slow? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, I hear some crows. Wait, is that a feather? No, it's not. Where are they coming from?
Chrysandra13 just followed.
Chrysandra, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Good to have you here. Slow is perfect. Excellent. Yeah. Come back here. Come back here. No. I want to save the torch. I promise it doesn't always look like this. I promise the game will go back to normal. Although, wow, that sky is, like, demonic. Okay, so they're over here. Is there maybe a deer carcass up here that I don't know about or haven't actually gotten to? Cattails. I don't know why I said it like that. I just got really excited about these cattails. Inverted colors. They are pretty intense. Ferret, thank you for that. That's just what we need, is wolf scares. But I appreciate the videos. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Here we go. A deer. How much you got on you? Just about 1 kilo. That's not horrible. Okay, no burning books. We do still have Magellan's weather, so we might as well use it. Looks like this guy in 7 Days to Die in Fortnite. It is pretty horrific, isn't it?
Come on, little fire. Come on.
More meat pies! Alright, we're just gonna use the coal because it's heavy, and also because we're gonna be in the cave soon enough and we can get another piece of coal if we need it. Not that we need the extra temperature, but it's just, it's heavy. Ew. The color of her hands is so disturbing. Why is it neon? Oh my god. Oh, that's the color of the blood, of course. No, wait. I wanted to see if I can cook something. No, I do not have enough flour. That's unfortunate. I don't have enough flour. I really thought I had some with us. Oh, I do, just not nearly enough. Okay, I guess we'll have to cook this as is, and then we can... I'm pretty sure there's flour in the community center, so we can actually make the pies later. There we go. Let's save our eyes. Oh, that's better. Do you have a lot of coal? At the moment, I have no coal. I just burned my one and only piece. But we'll be going through the Winding River Cave. We might be able to pick up some coal there. I don't know if we'll get to 10, though. Especially given how heavy we are at the moment. Still have an hour on this. We could maybe harvest this and leave it in the cave over there.
It's dusk, so that can't be
54 minutes. Actually, we can still do this. We'll just throw on one more stick. Oh, it's getting kind of dark. I wonder if we should sleep in the cave over there rather than in the transition cave. The good news is I don't think we have a wolf over here at the moment. I think he's still down. I at least haven't heard him or seen him. Which is a good thing, because this is kind of looking like it wants to be an aurora. I mean, I could be wrong, but it is very pink. Although no music as of yet, so we might be in the clear. I guess we'll see. Alright, I see one bunny around here. Why are there more crows? Because if the wolf is down, he should have disappeared by now. Thanks, sir. You need coal to keep you warm in all this snow. Yes, we do. Welcome in, Wanderer. It's good to see you. How you doing today? I really should start picking up sticks. Need more sticks to keep me warm than a piece of coal. Alright, what do we have back here? Do we have anything good? Anything interesting? We have a pry bar. Cool. And I guess that's it. Okay. We we should see just how warm it is in here. 23. We could probably get through the whole night in here. And then we could continue on tomorrow. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yay, the cave! Need to go pick my kiddo up from school. Have a good stream. Catch up soon. Alright, damsel. It was really good to see you. Have a good pickup. And have a good weekend. You dropped all that stuff in the dam. Now you have too many sticks and you're about to get coal. I know. But see, that's why I dropped all the stuff in the dam, so that we don't have to worry about it. I think it's too dark for us to repair stuff. I think it's gonna cut us off partway through.
Okay, I'm tired.
No! Yes! It didn't! Oh! Excellent. Okay, repair. We repaired animal clothes successfully. Speaking of which, we have definitely celebrated several in-game successes already. Okay, so the next priority is getting another deer hide to repair these boots. And we could repair the wolfskin coat.
I'm not
We
gonna
don't
be
have to
carrying
right
this
now,
load for
but we
much longer.
certainly could soon. As soon as the loot goblin. I respect the loot goblin. It's just a habit I cannot break. I can't help it. I will always collect sticks. I mean, we have had moments where Astrid literally can't move because I pick up too many sticks. We'll do like 5 hours of sleep just to see for sure that we're gonna be warm enough. Yes, we did enter another region. You are correct, sir. And we're now sleeping in a cave. Yes. Bingo is being super laggy for some reason. I tell it to call an event. It turns purple on my end, but the pop-up, do you still want to call the event, is like there for another 5 seconds. Finally enough sticks, yes. Do we have over 40 sticks? At this point we don't. We're only at 24. But it's only a matter of time. Let's have something to drink. Only a matter of time. That finally enough sticks with. That moment was just borderline embarrassing. I'm also a little proud. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be proud of how many sticks I was carrying that day, but I am. Yes, I see. I see I dropped a couple of frames. That counts as technical difficulties. I wonder if that was happening when my bingo was acting up. Okay.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Beautiful morning. Let's get going. Should I go after this bunny? And I can't make bunny pie with him. Oh, I missed him. Oh, shame. There are 3 bunnies here. That's pretty amazing. I missed him again. This one I won't miss. Alright, we got more buns of steel, I guess. Unbelievable. And I scared that one into oblivion. Okay. This is not going as planned. We now have an arrow breaks. And we missed a shot. It is seriously a very tough bunny. Wait, there are more crows over here. Why are these crows here? Maybe I don't care about these bunnies. Oh no, wait, I think there's just a guy there. There we go. And these two shall live for another day. I'll allow them to mate, to make more bunnies.
My fingers feel numb.
Kill the bunny. The bunny, the bunny. Oh, we love the bunny. That's another very niche pop culture reference. Can it be pop culture if it's niche? Isn't it then more like niche culture? Nah, we're not gonna kill this bunny. There's no reason to. We'll just scare him a little.
Damn.
Boo!
I'm freezing.
Oh. You know, if you run this way, you're gonna run into me again because you're gonna turn around, and I'm coming this way. Run away, run away. That's better. It just needs to trust itself enough to run away in the opposite direction once, and then it's good. The weather is surprisingly good. I mean, yes, it's cold. It's actually very cold. But it's surprisingly good. Like, sunny, not too windy. I probably should have warmed that up first. I wonder if we can make an ice fishing hole here. No. I didn't think we could, but I wanted to check it out. I wanted to try.
Starving.
Do you care about your well-fed? Because you're about to lose it. Never mind. I do care about it, and yeah, I know. We're flirting with it. I do need to actually let her eat, though. I need to actually make this bunny before we lose well-fed. But I do very much care about my well-fed, especially right now. I can't afford to lose the 5-kilogram carry weight bonus. It's too good. Just thinking we'll try to get inside the cave first so that we can be warm and not worry about the fire being warm enough. Yeah, in my streams, chat often gets anxious because I'll have well fed for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'll also have moments like this where I just leave her in the red and just barely let her eat, just enough to hold on to well fed. Oh, actually, in case you're wondering, I'm doing the No, we're not taking painkillers. We're trying to start a fire
If I don't warm up
with a mag lens to save a match. Save a match, use a mag lens.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Alright. Now let's go for real this time. Now we can make a little fire in here, and it doesn't really matter if it's not warm enough. We're gonna have to eat another cattail, I think, to make sure we have enough calories to actually harvest the bunny.
Come on, little fire.
One cattail. Still in the red. That's okay. There we go. Aw, thank you, Zert.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Alright, Astrid. Did we already have that Astrid complains? No. We need to have her complaining. That's just how it goes here. I went through my tea way too quickly. Now I'd really like to just leave this rabbit raw so that we can make the pies at some point, but it just doesn't make sense for us to wait. We need to make sure that we've got food on us. Ginger was crying, had no choice. Exactly. You're not like me and Astrid. Oh, actually, let's add just like 3 more sticks and we can actually finish harvesting the bunny. Then we can leave the stuff here. It's funny, I don't perceive the red of the blood to be that dramatic. But when we had the colors inverted, it was really very, very intense. Okay, so now we actually have enough torches. We have more than 10 torches. And I'd like to remind myself to make a note here. So now we have 2 bunnies, 2 guts. There must be one on the other side then. Is there a cougar yet, or is it still being added? It is still being added. Lily actually shared in the discourse today that Raph had tweeted... Which, okay, since Twitter is now X, which... worst marketing decision ever. Anyway, since it's now X, what is the verb that's associated? Do you still tweet on X? Like, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's always going to be Twitter for me. He had tweeted something about like, hey, you guys wanted to have a heads up. The cougar is coming out in part 5 or in the next part or whatever it was. Of course, we still don't have a date as to when that update is coming. But if he's saying that, then I'm hoping they'll be doing like a dev diary soon, where they'll actually explain it. Alex, this is kind of interesting regarding the hunger thirst management. One could say, just eat before you sleep. But nope, in the earliest build, you were able to get into the negative with your calories. Oh, negative calories. Oh no.
Anything.
He calls it X, everyone still calls it Twitter. Exactly. Like, I don't really understand the point of the rebrand. Whatever. It feels like a case of someone had too much money and wanted to make it, you know, wanted to put their own special touch on things. Anyway. Exit. That's what I did when, I was never a big user of Twitter, but I did actually have a Twitter account when I started streaming again, just so that I could post more announcements there, and actually had an integration of sorts, so that when I hit go live, just like when I go live, there's that notification in my Discord if you're subscribed to or like if you want to get the notification, you'll get the notification. I also had sent out a tweet every time I went live. I immediately got rid of that when it's just, I don't really use Twitter. I've never been a big fan of it, but even less so now. Part 5, so it'll be in the latest DLC update. In the last DLC update. I suspect part 4 will be camera, dark room, and safe house customization. That does make sense. And it does also make sense to me that they would do the cougar last. Because it is kind of like one of the biggest things. Oh, I'm so nervous about the cougar. We're gonna do an animal update too. True. Elon just wanted X since the early days of PayPal. Now he's forming it into that social banking video. Like, that's just... I mean... I just have to say, it's not great from, like... Firstly, I don't want everything in one. Like, especially not, like, I don't want social banking. Let's just not. Secondly... X to me is just not a smart... How have I not seen this? It's not a smart choice for a brand. Because it's just like... It's... I don't know. It's not enough information, you know? And you can't turn it into a nice verb or noun. Like, it's not easy to talk about either. You know, like so many brands, you can either turn them into the word that, like, the most common noun for all products in that category, or you can use the brand to use it as a verb. I mean, how many people talk about, I'm going to, you know, I'm gonna Skype with someone, or which, don't even get me started on Skype. I lost it! Oh my god, I lost it! No! I was so upset about this whole other unrelated topic that I missed it. Oh my god. That's also not a bingo event. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, so the next goal we have after getting rid of all these books is getting well fed back. X is just forgettable. Exactly. I still call them tweets. X's don't really fit. Exactly. Like, there's just... Sorry, I got so caught up in this whole discussion about X that I completely forgot to actually look at that. Oh, that aside... Yeah, you can't really use X as, like, a verb really well, and even, I don't know, it's just, it feels too forced. Like, using X as a product name? Maybe. But as a brand, I don't know, I just don't feel it. Maybe it's from his SpaceX, who knows. Yeah, see, like, something like SpaceX, that works to me. Like, it's not on its own, but it's just like, whatever. Whatever. If that's what he wants, then clearly that's what he's gonna get. But everyone is still gonna refer to them as tweets, and I don't know if people will ever refer to it as just X and not X, formerly known as Twitter. I don't know if that'll ever happen. It was too big of its own brand before. I blame you a lot. As well you should. Alright, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for a deer. Now we're really, really over-encumbered. Once we lost that bonus. But at least we're still moving. Okay, I'm not gonna lose this torch chain, though. It's Twitter and tweets forever. Yep. It's been in the consciousness, like in the social consciousness for far too long to change at this point. Especially for such a deviation. Like, it'd be different if it was just a little change. But, nah. I'm not sure, but what did that do to me and my ex-wife? Hey, Fleet Machine, welcome in. Also, I saw that wolf up ahead. We gotta keep an eye out for him. He's probably gonna come come up over the hill. Yeah, I can see him again. He's moving back towards the path. Well, now with 50% more free speech thing has cost Musk a lot. Looking at the demographics of who now buys electric vehicles, and you'll find that those who could afford a Tesla and wanted to buy one were also in the same crowd that left Twitter over the free speech debacle. Had Tesla sales are down and still going down. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a Musk fan. And it's funny because, like, for the longest time, he, like, didn't exist for me, and then it's like, it seemed like he just popped out of nowhere. He must have had some sort of PR campaign going on, because all of a sudden he was just, like, everywhere. Yes, yes, good. Come at me. I need food. No, 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 no! Fluffernutter sandwiches. I really can't afford this right now. Wolf, come back for dinner! I'd like to invite you to dinner. Oh, you know what we probably should do? We probably should transfer one of these teas so that I can drink a tea. Bye, Arrow! I hope we didn't lose him for good. I also hope he kind of ran in a relatively straight line so that it's just kind of ahead of us somewhere. That would be really nice. But I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if he turned. Because see, if we just have to follow this path, that's not too bad. Oh, we've definitely taken cold damage today. I don't think we've called that yet. Thought you were gonna have wolf steaks for sure. We will. I'm still sure of it. I'm still sure we're gonna have wolf steaks for dinner. Unless he decided to die in a really inconvenient spot. I have a feeling we're gonna twist something or sprain something. Okay, so this is not going quite as smoothly as planned.
I'm gonna need to eat
At
soon.
least the arrows don't despawn with them in blizzards anymore. Yeah, thank goodness. Finding the arrows is a pain. It really is. It really is. We actually, we had a wolf, run away with our arrow in Mystery Lake as well. That was really terrible though, because I actually turned and shot him a second time and I didn't miss, but it still didn't kill him, so he ran off with 2 of our arrows, and then I wanted to track him, but his blood trail and his footsteps just disappeared on us, so I actually never managed to find him. I'm sure at some point we'll just... Oh no, did this go out? It did. Things are not going according to the plan. So I ended up losing the trail completely, and long story short, there are still some arrows of mine out there. I think keep going this way, looks like it. Oh, he turned around. Huh? How could he have turned around? No, he turned this way. He ran this way. Okay, I see. But then shouldn't we see him from here? What? It's like he just ran into the wall. Strange. Very strange. Wolf took my last arrow in a recent playthrough and then ran off as a blizzard started. Of course he did! Thanks, Wolf. Much appreciated. Technical difficulties didn't get crossed off my card, or was that a glitch earlier? No, I did use technical difficulties. But it not letting you cross it off could be a glitch. The only suggestion I have is maybe trying to refresh. I'm not entirely sure. I know that this has happened before. I don't know why I'm now so stressed about my calories. It's not like it matters at this point. But I did call technical difficulties, so it should work. How is his corpse still not here? I'm sure I would have seen him run this way. It's almost like what happened is that he just spawned somewhere else and they just put a path to him. I'm just gonna walk as the crow flies because I can still see where his little paw prints are. Our hypothermia risk is getting really high too. I just want to find him so we can make a fire and warm up and... I also didn't pick up any coal, did I? I don't think I did. I'm gonna have to use a lot of sticks. I should have just dropped the books on the path. It almost seems like he has too many feet, doesn't it? By the way he moves. There he is. And there's our arrow sticking proudly up into the sky. Okay. I'm already out of tea. I'm gonna need to pour myself some water.
Come on, little fire.
I'm hoping that's going to be warm enough, but I'm not entirely sure that it is. 5, 4, come on, come on, come on. Oh yes, perfect. Alright, we're just gonna do a half a kilo to start. And then that way that can be cooking. We'll eat that, and then in the meantime we can harvest some more by hand.
Starving.
Okay. Okay, Astrid, let's go. Alright, I also need to add that we killed a wolf. We shot the wolfie, but we still lost our welfare. Actually, how much time do we have? 46, 45, okay. In that case, we can do all 3 kilos. We're just gonna cook up as much of him as we can. Oh, delicious. Look at that, we're full of wolf meat. this, and then we'll cook the last bit. I think we're actually going to bring all of this with us to the community hall. Let's also do this. Laszlo, GG on the bingo win. We actually haven't checked out this area. Maybe I should do that at some point, but I think we'll do that later. I don't think we're going to do that today. 13 minutes, 18 minutes. Cool. How are we doing on torches? Only 4 torches. We're going to run it down. Especially now that we stink so much. Couldn't have done it without you and Astrid. And with the bingo gods allowing it to not include any sort of maulings or deaths. There we go. Okay, we can't run because we're too encumbered. But that's okay. That's okay. This is fine, as we'd say. Maybe I'll drop some meat on the path. Well, I probably shouldn't. I probably should just keep eating. Alright, I'm gonna really try not to collect sticks at the moment, because we just don't have any room in our pack. I guess we'll stay away from the road for now, just because that feels like a little bit of a detour, even though it's not really. Oh, I knew it was going to be a slog getting back, but because I wasn't counting on us losing well fed, it's so much more of a slog than I ever dreamed. Especially because at this point we're so close. We are so close to this, and I'm just like, I feel like we're just dragging ourselves there by, I don't know, Astrid's pinky finger. But this is going to be so satisfying when we have all of the books down. It's just going to look so good. And I do think we're going to try and collect even more of the books, potentially all of the books, but it's just not a requirement for the challenge. There's a bunny over there. Okay, now we actually have to get to the road again because of the hill. Alright, with every torch we throw, we get a little bit lighter. We're so tired. And hungry, and cold. Poor Astrid. So, I'm really looking forward to the change of scenery and to seeing family again and the pets. But I'm not looking forward to the trip there. there's some construction along the way, so one of the trains that we normally take in this connection won't actually be running the whole way, so we have to do a different like set of trains. And it means that our trip is going to be like an hour longer than it usually is. And that's if everything goes well. And usually when we're traveling by train, I like to add in a buffer of about an hour. So realistically, we're looking at about 2 hours longer than usual. And I'm just like, it's gonna be a long day. It'll be really nice once we're there.
It's a goddamn
But I'm
freezing.
not looking forward to the actual journey. And then for the event that I'm there for the work event that I've got partway through, there's also going to be a lot of traveling because I mean, where my in-laws are, it's near the event, but it's not like in town. You know, I'm still gonna have to travel. My dear husband said that he'd drive me whenever he can, which is good, so I won't necessarily have to take a bus every single day. But it's still gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a very long series of days, but I think it'll be good all in all. It'll just be weird to be customer facing for the first time. I'm always nervous about customer-facing jobs, which is kind of why I, stopped being a waitress as soon as I could. That was actually my first job, was waitressing, and I mean it was definitely a good job as for students, just because it was very flexible. I was able to just work weekends and stuff like that. But it was not for me. The worst was when my boss would be like, okay, so today we're gonna try and upsell certain items. And now I don't mind upselling things like desserts or sides, but every time they wanted us to upside a salad, I always felt really bad because it's like, all right, they're coming here and they're ordering like, maybe not the healthiest options, because why? Why not? Like, get what you want, get what's tasty. And then I have to stand there and be like, would you like to add a salad to that? It always made me feel really weird. I hated doing that. Because it's not like the restaurant I worked for was like known for its healthy options. Yeah. But thankfully I don't have to do that. Thankfully it's not that kind of customer-facing job. It's getting so cold. I really don't want to use my coffee if I can avoid it. Okay. That warming up bonus is hardly touching us. Selling a salad could be seen as so insulting, right? Like, I just felt so bad. Like, it's one thing if you're upselling a dessert, or if you just in general say, would you like to add a side or an appetizer or something, but they're like, no, we're gonna try and get people to order this particular salad, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, they're ordering a burger and fries, or like chicken wings or whatever, and you want me to like ask them if they want a salad with that? Like, that's just awkward. One banana split, would you like a salad with that? Exactly. Worked on Black Friday once, that was enough. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be for me. Working retail around the holidays sounds like a nightmare. One of my really good friends in college worked retail, and some of the stories that she told were just horrible. She once was working, and she overheard this mother telling their kid, who was probably like a teenager or whatever, maybe like 10, 12, whatever, and she like this mother pointed to my friend and was like, see, this is why you do well in school, so you don't have to work a job like this girl does. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Sorry. I don't usually swear, and especially not on stream, but I was so mad because I'm like, my friend is here working so she can put herself through college.
I'm gonna lay down for a bit.
Like, what kind of a statement is that? Oh. That would be for sure the time I visit that place. Same as McDonald's with the fries. Or Black Friday, and I actually didn't mind it. I guess it probably depends. It was well managed at my store, so it was really just work that didn't end for me, which made the day go by really fast. Yeah, see, like, I guess that does make a difference, is like how well managed it is, and just how busy it is, and probably some of the clientele. Yeah, so, needless to say, I feel like everyone should work that type of job for a little bit at some point to really understand what it's like. But I think most human beings with a good dose of empathy understand what it's like, even if you haven't actually worked there. That was actually the only job that I had where I had nightmares about it. Not regularly and not while I worked there, but after like a couple of years of not waitressing anymore, I would have these nightmares where, oh God, we're so low on health. Okay, at least our hypothermia risk is still pretty low. I would have these nightmares where, like, I would be expected to return to the restaurant, and it would have been like a year or two and had passed, and so I wouldn't know the menu anymore, and I would be working all by myself, and there would be tons of people, and I would be late, and like, I thankfully do not have any stress dreams about my job now, but I certainly had plenty of waitressing stress dreams. Graduated in 2008 with 2 degrees, and there was no one hiring technical writers, so I went into retail. Yeah, like, you don't know anyone's story, and even if you do, like, how terrible is it to use someone as a negative example, like someone that you don't know, to use them as a negative example in front of them? Like, what? Chat, how do I view my bingo card on my desktop? I've only done it from my phone Twitch app. So if you go to where you'd normally see the, like, my about page, underneath the stream, it should be there. There should be a little box with it. It's chaos, not even controlled chaos. I've only had one retail job in my life. Before we had cell phones, we had cordless phones, and before those were a thing, I worked at a Radio Shack. Radio Shack.
The sun is setting.
Oh, excellent. Glad you found it. Wow, look at how terrible our health is right now. I'm almost wondering if I should use a stim, just to get a little boost to get there, but we're so close. That was my only retail job too, was there about a year, and then they dropped me down to 10 hours every 2 weeks, so I had to find something else. That is one of the, like, worst parts about things like waitressing and retail and stuff is, I mean, no job is necessarily secure, but the fact that they can just be like, oh yeah, no, we're actually just gonna put you down to every other week, or whatever. Like I said, that kind of flexibility was great for me as a student, but I don't think I could do it now, for multiple reasons. Oh, our last meat pie is gone, but we could eat some more meat. I'll lighten our load just a little bit. We're so close. Look at us, we are so close, and our health looks terrible. Community hall, how I've missed you. We need money to live, people. Sad but true. Oh. Alright, so these are the skill books that I haven't read that I would like to read at some point. But here we are in our lovely community hall library. There are some guts. Please just avoid stepping on the guts. Okay. So now, if we drop these off, wherever they are, come out wherever you are. Okay, so we can already add this. We can set this to 124. And with that, we are officially done with the challenge. Woohoo! We can still maybe keep the counter up so that we can add the skill books as we finish them.
Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book.
Thanks, Lou. Remember, dead librarians can't collect late fees. That's true,
brilliant.
Oh, I'm so glad you're all here for this momentous occasion. We are going to spend a little bit of time just sorting books now. It is, of course, a very important job of a librarian. We are really done. The goal was 120. We have 124 currently, and that's without counting the extra skill books that we have over there. Now that we're done with all of these, we can actually count those. Okay, this one is actually really throwing off my groove. It's just taking up too much space. So my headcanon, why we have so many of this particular book, my headcanon for it is that there's a book club here on Great Bear, and everyone had to read the book together at the same time, which is why everyone has a copy. Bask in the book glory! It's been a really fun challenge to do. I mean, I know we got distracted a couple of times along the way, but it's been a lot of fun just trying to find them all and to actually bring them all here. And also, I love the added touch of not being able to burn any books. I think that's a really nice touch. Can I please just put this here? Is it having it has a problem with the rug? Because of course it does. I guess we're gonna have to start a new stack somewhere. We'll do a stack over here, I suppose. Whoop, whoop. You know what I'm looking forward to? I know I'm getting annoying at this point. Well, the thing is, I know what you're looking forward to, but it's gonna take a while before we get there. Because this run, even though this challenge is done, this is just like, this was an alibi challenge. The first of many to actually get us to 500 days. But we definitely, oh gosh, that's not what I wanted to do here. We definitely are going to check out the time capsule at some point. I just can't promise that it's going to be what we're doing like next time I stream. Because I'm going to continue. We're going to do the tails. We're going to try and do some mapping. We're going to try and get all skills to level 5. This is going to be like the ultimate run. It's not going as well as you'd like an ultimate run to go. But that is the goal. We'll probably start switching between the two. Don't put your head in a cannon. That's because short and fatal migraine. One of my favorite comedians has this skit about cannonball wounds. And it's great because he talks about getting cannonball wound ointment, and then he does this little, like, where he acts out putting on the cannonball wound ointment, and it's like this tiny little tiny little bottle of gel, and then he's just like rubbing it onto his cannonball wound, just like one little finger at a time, not like slathering it on. It's, I don't know. It's silly, but it's one of my favorites. I'm wasting all of my torches just to do this. I probably shouldn't, but we're going to. And no one can stop me. To put it to an end, make a fire and burn them all. I don't think Astrid wants to burn all of these books. This is not Fahrenheit 51. But it is a bit dark in here. It would be easier if we had more light. This just feels so epic. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100 regular books, plus a few extra. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 copies of each. Cool. We can actually now count these. These can also be added to the collection officially. This one I'm still reading, so we can't add that one, but we can add the Frontier Shooting Guide and the Stay on Target. So Stay on Target is over here. And Frontier Shooting Guide we don't have yet. Okay. So we can add another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. What are we on? We're at 124. 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. We're at 144 books. We have smashed it. Set 144. You know what? Let's maybe not bother. I was gonna light a torch and stuff, but I think Astrid has earned herself a good night's rest.
I love that.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, we are officially done with this part of the challenge. We still want to get, like, we still want to get to 500 days. We still want to get all skills to level 5, all that sort of fun stuff. We want to do the tales. But now we don't have to collect books. We can. We can continue to collect as many as we want. But we don't have to. And isn't that so freeing? Alright, let's get a little more sleep. Astrid deserves a full night's rest. We've woken up fully rested, but I can't see anything. We could maybe repair something in the meantime. Like, we can repair our wolfskin coat. Where is our wolfskin coat? Also, how has our bear coat taken so much damage? We're not even done with it. We're not wearing it. Oh, we've got a blizzard. Oh, we've got a blizzard. Okay, we're gonna pick up these ruined torches. We're gonna break them down. We've got time to kill. We can break down this thing. We've forgotten to collect the 40 tomato soup. So, oh, then we're really in trouble because I don't think there's any tomato soup left in this entire world. Heading in to get a haircut, so excited for you all, so happy to be here to help celebrate. I'm really glad you're here for this too, and I hope you have a good haircut. Alright, blizzard, that's a bingo event as well. But how nice of the game to hold off on the blizzards until we got here. probably gonna need to break down a few more other things around here. Oh, here's another ruined torch. And do we have any books over here? Small Arm Handbook, that might be a good one for us to read. Oh, Practical Gunsmithing. All useful. Making some noodles, maybe I got those headaches because I didn't eat anything yet. That could be it, yes. That certainly could make a difference. Also, I always approve of making noodles. This looks so cool in the daytime, though. Like, look at all of these books just around here. Just ignore the wolf pelts. Oh, did I also call that we found a skillet? I don't remember. Yes, we did. Okay. Good, good, good. Alright, we're not going to be able to rely on Maglen's weather, so let's start a fire. We're going to need to pull torches. And then we're going to need to do some hunting. Food. What even is food? Wait a minute, I still don't have enough flour with 2 bags? Well, that's obnoxious. Will I technically have enough for these pies? No, I need 0.2. That's upsetting. That is indeed upsetting. Actually, why did I pick up that pot? I don't need to carry 2. I mean, I don't need to carry 2. It's also not enough to make bannock. Stupid flour. We could break down this fire-hardened arrow. Oh, and it sounds like the blizzard is stopping. Or maybe not. What I'd like to do is do some fishing. Wait, well, I could actually hook double the water. That's a good idea. So we don't have much water left. We could go see if there's any toilet water left. Nope. Okay, no nectar of the gods. Sorry, Astrid. Don't think we need to make any more. I don't think we need to take any more wolf pelts anytime soon. I think we're doing okay. We could fix these up while we're waiting. To step away, what's the plan now that the challenge is completed? So the next thing that I'd like to do, because the challenge is really just a way to keep you busy until we get to 500 days. The next thing I'd like to do is the Tales. I've never done Tales of the Far Territory. So that's going to be what we do next, I think. Perfect. Let's see, this is like 51, 55, 78%, that's good. Now I am very nervous about doing a Tales because it does involve being outside and it does like at night and it does involve auroras and stuff. So I'm nervous, but we'll try our best. Let me see if you can make a hole in the river ice. I'm curious to see if that works near Thompson's. I will certainly try that. I'm not sure that it will, but I do think it's worth trying. I am extremely afraid of the aurora. But I believe in Astrid. This Astrid has taken on a bear, the same bear, 3 times. We've had 3 different fights. 3 different maulings. And I really think that we can do it. If we can survive that, we can survive anything, right? And now you died to the first ledge you jumped from. Jumping from the stairs? Dead. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, there goes my torch. That's just what I wanted. Thank you. It's really cold. Is that? No. For a second there, I thought this little post here was actually birch bark, and I was like, why is there birch bark spawning here? I wouldn't have been upset by that, I would just have been confused. I actually think I've tested it on the river before and it didn't work, but I don't remember for sure, so we're gonna definitely give it a try. Gotta admit, that would be hilarious. Yes, hilarious. I definitely wouldn't break down crying and probably rage quit the game and possibly rage quit stream. Yeah, it would be so funny. We'd all laugh and laugh and laugh. And when we were tired of laughing, we would laugh some more.
Sure getting cold.
Requires suitable ice. I dislike the fact that it doesn't tell you what suitable ice is. No such luck. Regarding the Alpha Run, at least I killed Fluffy before the blizzard and food poisoning got me.
Wait.
That's it. That's
Isn't
what you
cold.
need to do. That's
Warming up a bit.
That's the goal, right? That's the dream. No. Okay, so that's a no on an ice fishing hole here. Alright, we're too cold. I wish we could get into the basement. I'm really curious to know what's in their basement. Oh, my pleasure. It's very cold. I wonder if we should take a quick nap to warm up. And hopefully the wind will stop. Oh, I wanted to check Signal Void. Does it matter which order I do? I guess not. Ah, of course I really don't want to go back to Forsaken Airfield, but we're gonna have to, huh? It's in the basement, depends on which horror movie this is. Trust me, you don't want to know. In the basement, the corpses of Father Thomas and survivors from the plane crash, probably. Oh, we have Backlands weather again. Isn't that nice?
Come on, little fire.
How cold is it now? Negative 17. Okay, it is really cold here. I'm gonna try to head back to the fishing area and grab lots of sticks on our way there. Speaking of which, we've got a gold mine of sticks here, a stick mine. For a second there, I thought that stop sign was a bear, and I was very confused because, you know, there's no bear here. Like, obviously in Pleasant Valley there are many bears, but not in this particular spot. I bet that basement will become relevant in the last chapter. You think so? I'm very, very curious as to what's going to happen in the last chapter. So since you're in PV, I would say to do this one first, Milton and HRV next, then FM and begin, and finally back to... But wait a minute, on here there's only 4 listed. Do the other ones show up as I continue? Wolf. Scared, okay. But yeah, I would say we probably should start with this one. But I can repair the stuff during the day, right? I mean, assuming I have the things that I need, which I don't. I have no wires, I have no batteries, nothing. Ah, I see. Is there anything even in the bunkers in Loper? I was under the impression that they're basically useless. Oh, wait a second. We actually pulled a pretty good torch, didn't we? 48%. Yeah, that's actually fabulous.
I can't feel my feet.
Fabulous. Pulls a good torch. I like the idea of just repairing the... We could just theoretically repair the transmitters and then just not follow the radio to the bunkers. Because then I do the stuff that you can do during the day and I avoid the stuff that involves, you know, auroras and nighttime. Astrid's scared of the dark, okay? So after you repair it and turn it on, you have a 100% chance of an aurora that night. Mattel's bunkers have stuff in them. Oh, okay, so they're not totally useless. The caches, I believe, are pretty much useless on Loper, not the bunkers. Okay, I see. Yeah, the caches I've found have been mostly useless. The one in DP was okay. The cache I found in Mystery Lake is always empty. Oh, man. But is there then only the aurora the next night? So you already have to kind of know where the bunker is, right? Because otherwise you're kind of stuck if you're not close to them. You have to go into them to read the stuff to finish the test. Darn it. I guess they covered that. I guess they knew that there would be scaredy cats like me. Which is ironic since I'm a mouse. We could try and warm ourselves up over here. And also kill the bunny. Use the transmitter the same night to locate them. Yeah, but like, what if you just are cold and stuff, so by stopping constantly to warm up and whatnot, you just don't make it in time? I mean, if, like, for example, we have the transmitter in Mountain Town for HRV. What if by the time you actually get to HRV, it's now morning? You know what I mean? Like, if you run out of time. Or is it guaranteed that the aurora will last the entire night?
Come on, little
Oh, we
fire.
have over 40 sticks. That's good for bingo. That might be enough, I'm not sure. Sticks. Well, like, even if I know where they are, it still takes time to get there. We have to wait for the next naturally occurring aurora, but I think that lasts all night. Okay. 4 degrees, that's alright. We can craft some arrows in the meantime. Often thought that this game gives no penalty for sweating. Like, if you run a long day of hard hiking, you're gonna accumulate sweat, which would eventually make you colder. No? It also doesn't really account for it in terms of stinkiness, if you think about it. But I don't hate that they don't think about that, because that just makes it way more complicated than I would like it to be. Okay, buddy. I think it's guaranteed you'll get an aurora all night. You can also kind of see them during the day. And PV is the only bunker that is close to the zone entrance. Okay. Say Bleak Inlet is pretty close to the entrance. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I am like extremely nervous about this whole ordeal. There's a reason I haven't done the tails yet. How do I suck so bad today at aiming? It's okay, he'll come back. They always come back. Be too complicated, just that I often think as I'm trudging through the snow in the game. I totally understand. I also sometimes think things like, but wouldn't Astrid smell really bad after 100 days of not showering? But I'm really glad that we don't need to actually worry about that. There was one game that I tried the beta test for, or like the demo of, not too long ago. On stream. It already broke. And there you had to think about things like bathing, and I'm just like, that's not fun. I don't want to actually have to bathe. It's just fun to think about. You know where it is? You can get to the BI one without running into Timberwolves. Okay. I mean, I don't know where it is, but I do know Bleak Inlet relatively well. PV is the only bunker that is not close to the zone entrance. I see. I see. That's what you mean by you wrote it. You typed it down. There's a fine line between realism and fun. Too much realism can make things complicated and annoying. Exactly. Like, it's fun to think about things like, wow, Astrid must really smell. How come she only gets smelly when she picks up a dead bunny, but not, you know, not as she is, but I also don't actually want to have to bathe her. She might have an odor after 170 days. Just a slight aroma. In Green Hell, you had to wash before you ate or you could get sick. See, that's just another thing where I ask myself where the line is, because I feel like for me that might be too much realism than fun, but maybe not. Maybe it also depends on how the mechanic is implemented. Because like I said, we had that bathing element in that other survival game that we tried on stream a while back, and it's just, it wasn't for me, but it could just have been the way that they implemented it. Imagine if Astrid had a period, 2 bars of stink every 28 days. How unfair would that be? Smells like cheese. Yes, we're playing a game called Astrid's Feet or Cheese. Yeah, should I really bother with the gut? I probably should. It'll make us stinky, but... it's always good to have guts. No guts, no glory, right? That's actually a terrible torch. How are you on arrows? We're okay. We could certainly use more. I think we have 6 regular arrows and 2 fire hardened arrows. More sticks. There we We're gonna grab more sticks and then we're actually going to make our way over to the fishing hut because I want to see if there's any good loot in there. And also maybe do some fishing. Yeah, 6 is okay. It could definitely be more. We probably should make some more. Oh, we're gonna need to start thinking about the, all the gear that we need for the tails, like all of the wires and fuses and stuff. I've kind of just been leaving them because, well, I knew we weren't gonna get to this soon. I don't think there's anything at this picnic bench, but we'll check that first. There's a book here! Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book. And salty crackers at 77%. Old world food for the win. I'm glad we came back over here. Let's also grab the cattails.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We won't have enough cattails to actually get the bingo thing yet, but I definitely want to replenish my cattail supply while we're here. And while they're here. Pensive Pond is so cute. Let's actually maybe also grab these mushrooms. There are more cattails here, but I don't know that we should take them. I think we should maybe leave a few. Just to be on the safe side. Hi, bunny. I don't know that I have enough stuff to actually keep us warm and let us sleep out here. Oh, hey, firewood. That'll help. Finds firewood. This guy. Grab more sticks. I want to grab an absurd amount of sticks. It'd be really cool if we could spend the night out here.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
No books equals carry 200 sticks. Basically. That's essentially the lesson that I have learned. Okay, we can always come out and get more branches and stuff later if we need to. Actually, we should see. How many sticks do we have at this point? We have 1 cedar. We just have under 40 sticks. That's not very much, actually. I know it seems like a lot. Oh, we've got ourselves a maple sapling here.
It's so cold to think.
The question is, could I actually let it cure in the fishing hut? I don't think so, because it's not considered indoors. Sticks, you guys. Stick, stick, stickity stick, 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 stickity stick. Did you guys know Astrid hates being cold? He learns something new every day. Also, hey, does anyone know, can you eat trees? Because she's gonna eat a tree. Lots of sticks. Stick. Stick. Stickity stick. That reminds me of one of my favorite jokes. What's brown and sticky? A stick. I love those sort of non-joke jokes. Almost as much as I love wordplay and puns.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Ah, come on, Astrid, you're fine. I know you're thirsty, but it's not that bad. There might even be some reclaimed wood in the hut, for all I know. Where are we at, stick-wise? 61. I suppose that could be enough. For now. Should be a few hours anyway. This cracks me up. Stick. I thought there was something in the bottom of that, but there was not. Okay. I would think you would rather eat a horse, but she might like horses too much. What is green in the middle of the woods? It looks like a frog. A frog. There is a tinder plug, but no firewood. Who needs a tinder plug?
Hope nobody
A
needs this
recycled
anymore.
can. Alright, we should actually start a fire before we keep looting. Rather than taking more cold damage. What do you call a guy hanging on the wall? Art.
On, little fire.
Wow, and it's not even that cold. We only need, like, one stick. Okay. Two to actually warm up, but still. Now we can break down this and then we'll have... Okay, then we'll burn one more and then we'll actually have, like, 60 sticks on hand. We call a guy hiding in the bushes Russell. And a guy floating into the ocean, Bob. Alright, now we can actually search. Nothing! Okay. This is my kind of humor. Please burn some
It's
water
getting dark
or a
out
tea,
here.
thanks. I have no
Shelter.
problem burning some water, that's okay with me. We can burn some water. Come on, fish! Wow, it got real dark real fast. And we have an aurora. Just close that. I guess we have made a decision that we're gonna stay here tonight. It's like the game was like, hey, I heard you wanted to do the tails. You want some practice? You want some practice with the aurora? Like, hey, I heard you're nervous about this. It's fine. It's totally okay. Ah, sprain your ankle. It's kind of hard to sprain my ankle just standing here. Although that's not even really true. In real life, I have definitely sprained my ankle just like standing somewhere. Or twisted it, not really sprained it. GG Zert. Congrats on the bingo win. Alright, let's do 2.5 hours, see how that goes. Actually, oh, that's gonna be too long. Hey, Fi, welcome in. It's good to see you. How's it going? Yes, double fish! Yes, double fish!
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
She's gonna faint, guys. She's gonna faint if she doesn't rest soon. let's cook up our fish.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Okay, we've got 3 meters in the red. That happened fast. Fish. Water. Sleep. Long ago, the 3 needs. Although fish is not a need. There's gotta be a place to put this. Oh, it's because I have a torch on the ground. Alright. Let's add some fuel. I do wish that we had the tip up with us, because then we could sleep and fish simultaneously. Also, I think hot food should give a warmth bonus. It would make sense. GG on the bingo invite. Did it stop? No, it very much did not stop. Wow, it's pretty. Wow, we're having so much luck in this fishing hut. I like it here. Can we stay here forever? It sounds like the Aurora music has stopped. Oh, okay. It's also very, very dark. It has stopped. Okay, no more Aurora. Good.
I'm not sure I can carry much
I'm
more.
gonna start... Oh, and now we have a blizzard. Okay. Another blizzard, if you will. Don't stay forever, you'll get a blizzard. Today's going good so far. Chilling before I go to the grocery store. That sounds like a good Friday to me. Ah, yes. We are 2 hours in.
I could eat anything.
Just
right
as
now.
I typed that comment. Yeah, I jinxed it. 2 hours in. Thank you, Laszlo, for the streamer wellness level 2. We'll take a very quick break so I can stretch my legs. Maybe go get an iced tea. And we'll put on a minigame, and may the odds be ever in your favor. If I can find them. Alright. Be back in just a few minutes. GG Laszlo. Congrats on the Plinko win. That means we've got someone wins a chat minigame. And I went and I got myself an iced tea. I'm actually really surprised we've gone this far without making a tea yet. I mean, we had a lot of tea to drink. There's the sardines. Maybe I should sleep just a little bit. I'm trying to balance out sleeping, fishing, and cooking. Still have over an hour. We can maybe do a little more fishing. And we could eat. This will certainly help with the vitamin C issue. All right, 2.5 hours. Fish for a little. Fish for a little more. Yay, more fish. Thanks for the lark dessert. Have a good one. I know we should be sleeping, but I really don't want to. We'll do an hour. This weather is really just, this is a very classic example of a Pleasant Valley blizzard. Just need 2 more hours of sleep. Of course, now we don't want to sleep too much because now it's daytime, so we don't want her to completely... Oh, there we go, it stopped. We still have an hour and a half on this. Okay, so if we add just a few more sticks, it's a little over 2 hours. We can now do 2 hours of fishing. And it's almost nighttime again. Well, we can't spend the whole night here again because we don't have enough. We don't have enough firewood for that, or sticks.
Kind of heavy.
So we're just gonna pull some torches and then we're gonna head out. I think we're gonna end up sleeping in.
Just Cryogen just raided with 3 viewers.
Cryogen, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that very much. Welcome in, raiders. I hope you're all doing really well today. Let's do a shout out. I hope your stream was a blast, and that I think I saw you were playing The Long Dark earlier, right? I hope the game was treating you well. Where am I going? Where am I going? This way. The run is going really well. We actually completed our Librarian challenge today. We dropped off all the books we needed. We technically needed 120. We're at 144 at this point. And so now what we're going to try and do is the Tales. I've never done the Tales. Never done Signal Void or Buried Echoes. I've never done any of them, so we're going to try and do that next. And hopefully not kill Astrid in the process. This is currently my personal best run, and I'm hoping that we can bring her to 500 days with this run. That's the ultimate overarching goal. And the fact that I'm now at a personal best is a great feeling, but it's also very scary. Playing died 3 times because apparently I can't talk and play at the same time. You know, I've been there before. I know the feeling. We actually lost Well Fed today because I was getting too distracted by our chat earlier. We were discussing Twitter/X and like the whole renaming of Twitter, and so we're blaming Elon Musk for the loss of Well Fed. But it's one of those days. It's hard to talk and game at the same time. Either you're in my case, I end up having a mess of words and I'll make stupid mistakes in the game. It's just how it goes. Definitely easier to just play a game and not stream at the same time, for sure. For sure, trying to follow a conversation, be entertaining, remember what it is you're doing, remember what it is you were saying. It's a lot to keep in mind. It's very easy to die. Yes, the long list of things to blame Elon Musk for, right at the top, is Astrid losing Well Fed. Hi. Hi. Right in the noggin, and we broke the arrow. That's unfortunate. Let's eat some of the smaller ones first. Managed to walk off one of the AC rope bridges for the first time. Oh no! Oh. I don't think I've had that happen to me yet, but I feel like it would be a very similar feeling to the first time, or the first and only time I fell off the trestle bridge in Ravine. Statement, it makes me feel silly. I really do know what I'm talking about. I know, Tina. I totally get that feeling. Like sometimes you're so focused on the game that what comes out of your mouth is just absolute nonsense, or vice versa. You might be really into what you're talking about, and then you make some mistake that you normally wouldn't make, and you walk off a cliff or run into a bear. Sorry, I can't stay longer. Gotta get ready for work. Have a great day, weekend, everyone. Not a problem. I hope you have a great day at work. Thank you again so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, I hope you have a good weekend. I think there's a deer carcass over there. Now, I wasn't intending to come up here, but this is just where we are at this point. Do we stay the course? Or is this a waste? We really need to find a place that's warm, so I guess we're gonna sleep here tonight. We have to keep an eye out for the bear, though, and an ear out. And that reminds me, I harvested that sapling earlier, didn't I? I don't actually even know if we have this bear. I just am going to assume that we do. I'm being very, very quiet, just in case. As if he can hear me through my mic. As if that's a thing that I need to worry about. Looks like we're all set. There is some firewood over here. And wires! Cool. That's part of the battle already. There's a bear that comes up to Signal Hill sometimes. Have I not been to Signal Hill? Have I been in Pleasant Valley for a total of 31 days and not been up here? Is that even humanly possible? It seems like it's humanly possible. Peaches! Peaches, 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 peaches. Coffee. Now, I don't know how many fuses and how many wires and stuff I need, so we're just gonna collect a few and see where things are from there. I don't think the Signal Hill bear is spawning right now. I had heard that the bears in Pleasant Valley were being kind of weird and such, and not always appearing. So I guess we'll just have to... I'm gonna trust that he's not there, but I'm still going to act as if he is. Now that I said that, the bear comes up here. Be careful when you go outside. Yeah, exactly. If you say, what bear? There's no bear. The bears don't spawn. We're gonna walk outside and he's just gonna be waiting for us like, you rang? Did someone miss me? 3 fuses, 3 wires, 5 scrap, 1 battery. Oh, thank God it's only 1 battery each. Oh, I definitely don't have enough scrap. I didn't realize that I had to worry about scrap metal. Was that a sewing kit? I didn't see a sewing kit, but that doesn't have to mean anything. I could have overlooked something. I mean, we've got this, like, radio thing up top. It's the only green thing that I see. I mean, besides all the ginormous things that are definitely not a sewing kit. There's a car battery up here? Oh my God.
It's too heavy to carry.
It's like the game loves me. Most of the time it doesn't, but it's like right now the game loves me. Okay, we won't be able to do all of these things yet, anyway, so might as well give Astrid some time to sleep and recover. Sardines! How did I miss these sardines?
The owner's around.
I wonder if the owner of this can of sardines is around. It's very important. Alright, let's let her eat and then sleep. Yes, we can break down like the metal buckets and the chairs and stuff. We'll have to make scrap because I just don't have enough. There's a battery here and at Forlorn Muskeg, but not Mountain Town. Okay, but that also makes sense because Mountain Town is stupidly full of cars. There was nothing in the box. I checked all the boxes, I think. They could have already expired and then disappeared. What was I just about to do? Oh no, I didn't say it out loud, so I've forgotten. Come on, brain, we can do this. I don't know what I was gonna do. Was I gonna drink water? Was I gonna eat? Oh, we don't have a lot of water. We're gonna have to make more. I missed some chips? It was definitely something in the box here. Oh, do you mean the cardboard box? Because I did not look there. I was thinking you meant the plastic container where there's like the little loading screen and then it tells you this thing. Ah, the cardboard box. I see. Thank you. I was gonna say, it definitely said it was empty, and I trust it. Okay, let's add this to the radio. No sense in it not being there. Thank you for that. Good eye, everybody. Bed. There we go. Let's do 8 hours of sleep to start. Okay, we need to eat some more. Let's just eat the chips.
I need to find food.
And see, I kind of want to keep the sardines purely because they also have vitamin C.
I would do
But the
anything
peaches,
for a drink right now.
the peaches do too, I think. All right, let's eat the fish. It's smelly anyway. She would do anything for a drink right now. Anything. You know, like boiling and like melting the snow and boiling it until it's ready to be. It's ready and safe to drink. Okay, it's too early to do anything without light. So let's break these down. Oh, it's really good to see. It's really good to see that we're finding most of the stuff that we need up here. I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna refill my lantern so that this wasn't there. That was the thing that just completely left my brain because I didn't say it. Okay, it's too dark to nap. It's too dark to read. It's too dark to sew. Oh, we can make some mushrooms for tea. Excellent. Locker, microwave, where's the workbench? Here's the chair. Alright. Let's break down the chair, I guess.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I guess we'll eat the peaches. I kind of wanted to use them for peach pies, but we don't have flour anyway, so... No, 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 don't drink the coffee! Oh, I didn't want to drink any of my coffee. Oh well. Let's see if we can make our way out, because maybe it's a Maglin's day, and we don't want to waste a match if it is. Although it sounds very windy, I don't think it's going to be Maglin's. Back for a minute. Have you done a reasonable goat? Yes, I would say that I have done a reasonable goat. When we came out of the Winding River Connecting Cave, I would say that was a reasonable goat. Ferret! No! Do not summon the bear! But thank you for the biddies. Also, welcome back, Nog. I hope your workday is going okay. Gonna lurk and go get a donut. Just FYI, Mountain Town has nothing at this tower. At the tower, you have to bring everything to it. FM has a battery, one fuse, and one wire in the box at the tower. Bring everything else. Okay, thank you. And enjoy the donut. I'm a little more than a little jealous. I could totally go for a donut. I don't remember the last time I had one. GG on winning bingo, Nog.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, let's see. How cold are we? -22. I have exactly 22 sticks. Can I get by with just 21 sticks so that I have one for starting fires? No, I can't get away with it. We're gonna have to break down a torch later. We're at +0. Hopefully this will warm up. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe this. If I go in front of it It is too cold now. Switch on. That's the only thing I can do from here. Oh, I'm so dumb. So dumb, so dumb, so... It's okay, we can make water in the meantime. That was... oh, what is with my brain and random references to things? I'd rather not have any bears if we could do that. Right, back to work. I hate building amortization schedules. I don't know what those are, but I don't think they sound like fun. Good luck. It doesn't take long, just a few minutes. Okay, good. In that case, what we'll do is we'll just wait till we warm up a little bit and then go around.
I could eat a horse. Let's see him, because I love horses.
She loves horses, guys. She loves them. Actually, we could warm up this coffee and then we can make a new coffee. And drinking a coffee. Yay, we got well fed back! Woo! Okay, this still needs 20 minutes until it's boiled. I'll go over here real quick. Repair battery. I love how her hands disappear into the battery. Just like, her hands become the battery. Nine minutes until that's it. These animations are a little janky. I've never seen them, they're just... oh god. It is a little janky, isn't it? Okay, so it takes about 4 minutes each. Give or take. I think we can call this as a glitch, right? Like, I know it's working, but... oh, this makes me so happy. I've never had them this off before. I am like, if there's a glitch, I'm probably gonna get it, so that's just how it is when you're in chat here at my stream. I'm just not gonna get you with this bear. I hope it doesn't actually show up. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't. You skipped some updates or something? I don't think so. No, I don't think I've skipped any updates, and I'm pretty good about that kind of stuff. Oh, I don't want to turn it on, because then we have an Aurora the next night. Oh, I'm not mentally prepared for that. Switch on. J for info. Repair the transmitter. Investigate the signal in Pleasant Valley. I am scared. I'm really scared, and I'm very concerned that this is how we will lose the run.
Oh, think about his food.
I know I should be thinking positively. Even if the run does come to a glitch-infested run, at least you finished the challenge. That is true. And I wouldn't be opposed to taking my previous personal best, which is only a few days behind this, and starting the signal void from there, because that's at like 162 days or something, and we already have the transmitter. I just haven't done anything with it. Oh. I don't really know how to deal with being in the Aurora. It's just not something I do, so anyone have any tips? Yes, I would love any tip. It's scary after having so much invested in our librarian. It really is. I should repair these. Yes, I would take any and all tips. At least I'm no longer stinky. Oh, except for this fresh gut. That does make me stinky. We're gonna take a bunch of torches because we've got over 2 hours left on this fire, and I really would like to break them down so we have sticks.
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm gonna.
It got very quiet all of a sudden. Should I, like, go to Molly's? Halfway between the bear cave and 3 strikes. Okay. So there's a chance that I'll have to deal with an Aurora bear. Actually, what we should do is quickly warm up the tea. There we go. For the calories, and then we have some warmth bonus for us. The only good thing about Auroras is that it's clear. And it's pretty. But I don't like the fact that we're gonna have to deal with, like, potentially wind. I can't use fire, like, against wolves and bears. It just was scary. The radio transmitter needle is all the way to the right. You are pointed straight at the bunker. That's weird. Okay, good to know. Oh, wait, I am still carrying the stink. No, let's leave it in a cave. I just need to make sure that I get rid of the stink. I'm not going to go out into an Aurora with stink. Under any circumstances. I have 21 torches at the moment. I think this might be a new record for me. If you find the snow mound that hides the hatch, you can just wait for the Aurora to set. Oh. Okay. That's a lot less scary. You're right. We are burning daylight. Gotta keep going. She said, picking up more sticks. Astrid is reminding you to eat and not lose well fed. Yes, thank you. Thank you, bye. Okay. We have crackers. We still have a few more sardines. Alright, I'm obviously missing I obviously came down too far, so we're not going to have the cave here. I'm just gonna drop the stink here. And it doesn't matter if that deteriorates because, as I learned in one of my other runs where I thought I had lost all of my loose hide and guts, you actually can cure ruined guts. It is possible. Maybe we'll get lucky and actually see the bear and kill him before night falls. Hi, bunny. Maybe that would be the smart way to go about it in the future in other ones, is killing, like, all sorts of wolves and bears in that area first. And then doing the signal repairs. So you don't have to worry about it. Because as you may have noticed, I'm a bit of a worrier. Not a warrior, a worrier. Okay, between the bear cave and 3 strikes. Now, see, I don't actually know where the bear cave is. But I know where he tends to roam, so I'm just gonna hope that I just kind of stumble upon it. I'm already anxious, and it's not even nighttime. That's not his cave, is it? Well, it does look like a cave. I'm left behind the huge boulder you just ran past. Okay, so it is up there. I was gonna say, it kind of looks like it could be a cave of sorts. Okay. See, that would be the good thing about doing a challenge like Wolf Wrangler. It's just like... Because I'm mostly afraid of Aurora Wolves because I can't use fire to stop them in their tracks. Bears to me are a little bit less scary, actually. I mean, it's still terrifying, don't get me wrong. But it's a little bit less scary because... they can only get your health down to a certain percentage. Like, obviously you can still die from a bear mauling, but it's because you can't heal fast enough, not because the bear actually does enough damage. Ah, okay, I think I see it. Maybe? I mean, maybe not. It's actually part of the trees and what I'm seeing. I think I passed it. Okay. Well, it's okay. We're close-ish.
Starting to feel
Can I go around this way? Could stop being so windy.
Oh, so cold.
I passed it. Okay. I can't continue this way like I thought I could.
I could eat anything.
Like this area. I'm okay with not knowing exactly where it is and waiting right outside, but being close. As long as I'm not going to be mauled by a bear, I'm happy. Okay. I'm gonna warm up for a little bit. We've still got time before nightfall. I only have 17 sticks. Oh, right, I need to break things. There's a place to sleep in the bunkers, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Come on, little fire.
Did I already call that we had a glitch? Yes, I did. Okay, because we just had another visual glitch. I still can't see. Thanks, game. Helpful. Yes, I'll have beds and food. Okay. That's nice to know. I have a nice little reishi tea to warm up. We could maybe craft some fire-hardened arrows while we're killing time. And warming up and stuff. Ah, I'm still nervous, even though we're really close and you've already helped me so much, Laszlo. Thank you. I just really don't like being outside during auroras. I know it's probably not a big deal. Another coffee.
I could eat anything right now.
Alright, here, have these sardines. We'll be getting more food soon, theoretically. It's so funny because this does not look like this could ever possibly become an Aurora. We actually had a lot of really good torches from that fire, apparently. So, yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's just getting colder. Oh no. The Aurora animals will not spawn until it takes full effect 2 hours after sundown, which is the same time in the bunker. Ah, okay. So, like, you get the signal, and essentially have 2 hours to get there before the animals will really be there, like, in full Aurora form, and until the bunker unlocks. Gotcha. 6. At least we have plenty of torches to break down, but it's still not going to be enough. Man, I really hope that it actually doesn't glitch out on us, because if we actually don't get an Aurora tonight, and we're stuck out here in the middle of a blizzard, we're gonna have a bad time. The signal doesn't start until then either. Okay. Woohoo, 1 degree! I'm a little concerned that the temperature is going to plummet our fire soon. So I don't want to do anything that's going to, like, take a really long time. I think once I do the first one, it'll maybe be a little bit easier to try and get over my fear of the other ones. But it's just because I'm so unsure as to what I'm actually doing. Wow, okay. That stopped very quickly.
I could eat anything right now.
Alright, there we go. We've got our Aurora. Drinking a coffee for the calories and the warmth. Oh, I didn't realize I was gonna put that away. I should have known that. Alright, so I want it on blue. Okay, this is still terrifying.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Stay right, okay. Oh, is it this thing? This big bump here? Yeah, it's beeping faster. Uncover. This is a very cool idea, but it is, like, scaring me so much. I shouldn't be this scared. Yay! Search bunker beta. This is pretty cool. Well, easy peasy with the tip. Thank you. I do appreciate the tip because I'm like still so nervous about just being out in an aurora at all times. It's just terrifying. Now you know how to find the rest. Yes, and we can definitely do this. If I could just like find some food, please. Metal pail. Industrial toilet. Let's take the industrial toilet water. A plank. I still feel like I need this because, I mean, I can see some stuff, but not that well. I'm not going to carry a car battery with me. That's ridiculous. I mean, I could, but... Water... Canned corn! Cloth? And a book? Another book. Alright, so that was a really anticlimactic. First time I did this, I died in HRV because I didn't know where to go, or have my bow out when the Aurora spawned right beside me. Yeah. Like, that's honestly one of my concerns. She can't drop the book habit. Of course not. I mean, we're here. We might as well take them. Okay, there are cupboards. Maybe there's more in there. Okay, I don't have enough food for the night. Oh, yeah, chocolate bar. Ruined sports socks. Okay, at least I found those cupboards. Ah, here we go, the chief's log.
We ran power to Rudiger's machine for the first time yesterday. It was nothing like what they predicted, even at half energy. I still have no idea what the endgame for all of this will be. The whole project. And I'm seeing now that few of the men building it do either. It's all over their faces. All this time underground isn't helping their morale, but I'm confident our fragile truce will hold until we're finished. We worked hard to make it this far after what happened to Team 3. But afterwards? Impossible to say.
It has been a very long time since I've played story mode, but that's not Astrid's voice actress, is it? They sound so different. Is there somewhere that I can read that again? Is it maybe under... No. Or is it under the notes? Yes, here we go. They're in the notes. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. Well, I know Astrid didn't write the log, but I thought it was the voice of the character that we're playing. Ah, there's more cupboards over here. Come on, more food. More food. And no more food. Mittens the murder kitten. Hey, Minato Blade, welcome in. Good to see you. We got Tales Part 5 news last night. I did see a tweet that the cougar is coming in Part 5. Ah, here we go, an interview transcript.
Session 12, Project Medical Officer interviewing Patient 7. Back to the third instance. Find the bridge between them.
Trying to. Okay. It starts the same as every other time. A dark room. Square. I feel the wall behind me, and I can barely make out the walls to the right and left. Smooth, like steel or glass. I can't see the wall opposite me. It's too dim. I walk forward, and that's when I notice it. Every time. The pit. Just a hole in the floor. Really, it's funny. The floor seems to slope a little bit as it reaches the edge. But the floor is made of bricks. Bricks that start to bend. Best I can tell.
And the end? The last image you can remember?
That's when it shows up.
What shows up? Can you describe it?
From across the pit, where the other wall should be, something darker than everything around it, sort of floating. It moves to the edge of the hole. No face, just a moving shape. A shadow. Is it me? My face? God damn it. man, that's when I wake up. Every damn time.
Okay, I think if I had found this one first, it would have been clearer to me that it was not supposed to be my character who's reading it aloud, but that it's the people who wrote it. Because I definitely thought that it was supposed to be me reading it aloud. Alright, let's have this chocolate bar and a few cattails and get some sleep. Okay, and yeah, let's drink some water, get some sleep. I was really hoping we'd find more food than this. Let's do 7 hours of sleep. I like the layout of these bunkers quite a bit. Oh great, now it's dark. I thought it was actually gonna last all night.
I could eat a horse.
All night long.
That's saying a lot, because I love horses.
Okay, why am I even carrying around a wolf pelt anyway? Now we have to kill a little bit of time. Although I suppose we technically don't. We could just leave. No one's making us stay. Except for the fact that I know it's really cold out there. Okay. So now what do we do? While we wait. We can sharpen this. That's something. Yes, our health bar is looking so much better. But we really need to actually go out and get some food today. I guess we'll rest for an hour. And then maybe sleep for another hour. I know that we technically probably shouldn't, because we should be going out and getting food. And it is daylight now, but oh well. I wanted to.
Oh, I'm starving.
Oh, if I had known that was there, I could have... I probably still can. Room, 10 minutes. That's nothing. Let's do it. Where's the other broom? Oh. It's on the ground. Okay. Broom, broom, broom. Broom! Okay. I can get out of here.
Can you move trees?
Because
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna eat a tree. Astrid is gonna eat a tree. Oh, I really hope it's decent weather. Yes, I would consider this decent weather. Alright. Let's go! Ideally, we'll find a few more cattails, because we don't really have time to cook anything before we start starving. I mean, we do have time, but it'll be easier if we don't have to worry about it. All night long. That was a very long night. I really should have brought more food. I was banking on there being more things to eat in the bunker. Oh well. Live and learn. I wouldn't mind getting this bear down. Harvesting him, eating him. Although I actually don't know that I want to be surprised by him, you know? 10 cattails, let's just get a few more. So there are a series of GIFs online of people eating cattail, like the cattail heads, and having them like explode in their mouth. And to me, they are just like the funniest thing.
Jesus, this is cold.
I have actually considered trying it myself, recreating it myself, but that would be silly. Also, I don't know where I would get cattails. Like, I've seen cattails, but they're usually in areas that I just cannot get to, so it's probably not gonna happen. Oh, it's so nice to see sticks again. Hypothermia risk again.
If I'd home, we'll warm up soon.
Well, I see a few snowflakes. -17, ridiculous. Alright. Don't see a bear in sight, that's good. Let's come on over here and see if maybe there's something interesting, useful, whatever over here. Oh, more quality tools. A book. Another book, okay. But no food. Really hoping for food. Our health bar is gonna take a good beating again if I don't find food and or warmth soon. Let's just grab these sticks. It'd be nice to come across a deer. I'd really like to do some hunting. So that we could just like not worry about food for a while instead of eating like 50 calories at a time.
All I can think about is food.
We have healed our sprain risk by eating 1 cattail. Isn't it amazing? I actually don't know this part of the map nearly as well as I'd like to. Okay. Alright, dear. I'm sorry, but I need you. Oh, that was such a long, dramatic cry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Miss Dear, but I really, really need some food. 19 sticks is not very much, but we do have the reclaimed wood. I saw a couple more sticks around here.
Come on, little fire.
It might be enough. It might not be, but it should be. It should be just about enough. Alright, so we kill the deer. Eight, seven more, okay. do the reclaimed wood. Okay, deer carcass. Let's do some chopping. It's kind of weird how, like, the textures also fade in and out when I'm doing this. Wow! That was such a huge slab of meat. Wait. Let's see if it does that again. Let's see if we have a mega meat.
I'm starving.
No, it was normal this time. That was a very odd glitch. Alright, this is gonna be close, but we've got it. Alright, yes, you're right. 3 hours in. Stand up. Sounds good. Oh no. No. 4 minutes. Okay, this will be just done in time. Until ready.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Alright, let's see if I can make it to Molly's in this blizzard. Given that I only have a vague idea as to where I'm going. Found the road at least. I feel the hypothermia risk, but for how long? Probably not for very long.
Sure getting cold.
Okay, wait, here we've got the orchards. There we go, hypothermia risk. That was what, 30 seconds maybe? I should come across the road soon.
Warming up a bit.
Is this the road already? Or is this bringing us down to the river? That's the river. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. That's also a helpful piece of information. There's the silo. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Excellent. We found it. Whew. Lucky. That librarian, I tell ya. Oh, we've got another black bear hide in here. I forgot about that. We might as well go work on some crafting or something. Like, we could leave, one of the tools behind. I'm walking into something. Oh yes, this is what I'm walking into, okay. Oh, we left simple tools here. Alright, let's maybe work on our bearskin coat a little bit. And we could really stand to make some more arrows, but we don't have any birch with us. And we could really use more. We could use another tip up at some point. The tip up is really useful, I've found. Oh, it only takes 20 minutes with quality tools? Okay, yeah, that's like a no-brainer. Do I have the stuff to make another fishing tackle? I have a hook, but I don't have any more line. We might as well make some more. Alright, and now I need to actually leave the bench so that we can make the tackle. Couldn't hurt to have a couple of these crafted and ready to go.
Man, all I can think about
It
is
does
food.
use up sticks though, so we're gonna need to get some more. Oh, still so much time left on this bear coat. I feel like we've been working on it for ever. Forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go up and start a fire so we can cook this meat. We could always come down and work on it some more later. Could also break down some of these boxes and stuff for some reclaimed wood. Forever and a half at least. Seriously, it does feel like that.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
I think we've already called 2 blizzards, so I don't think we have any more. Oh, but the aurora, because we triggered an aurora. That's another aurora.
Perfect.
Alright, we've got 20 minutes on the fire. Do we have any, like, cabinet things that I can break down? Cabinet doors? No. Really? Oh my goodness, all of this stuff is going to take so long to break down. I guess we're going to have to go get those crates. The good news is that it weighs less before it's done. The bad news is that it weighs less before it's done. Exactly. And, oh, empty potato sack and a whetstone. It also, unfortunately, is just... It takes so much time, and I don't even know... Oh, I should have started cooking the meat before we came down here. It takes so much time, and I don't even know if I really want the bear coat, to be honest, because it's so heavy. No, it went out! Are you kidding me? It had 20 minutes on the fire. This took me, like, 10. Stupid. Okay, in that case, we'll have a cattail stalk. And we'll break down some more stuff before we start the stove. You'll need it going into Bleak Inlet and Forsaken Airfield, that is true. Both of those are very cold, very windy places. It'd be at least good to have it as an option. Okay, at least now we have some reclaimed wood that we can deal with. I can't believe I just wasted that match, though.
starving.
I know, Astrid. I know you're starving. I'm assuming it's in Lower Bleak, but can I get
Come
that
on,
confirmed?
Loper.
I don't
Come
need to
on.
know exactly where it is. I just kind of want to know if I'm talking upper or lower. I'll just make some more water while we're at it. It's close to the FM transition cave. Okay, so it is in Lower Bleak then. That's good. Okay, Astrid, here you go. You've got some food. Can I make any teas, or do I only have coffee? I only have stuff for coffee. Okay. How are we doing on water? I suppose we could make it just a little bit more, even though we don't really need to. This is fine. I'm not upset. Alright, let's just go upstairs and go to bed, I guess. Or at least get ready for bed. The farmhouse is super cute. I wonder if this is something we could recreate in The Sims. I mean, the open ceiling part, not so much, but the other stuff? And we could get creative, like, you could actually have a regular bookcase here, and maybe you can have the TV on the TV stand, properly standing up and whatnot. It would take a lot longer than Mindful Cabin did, but it could be a cute, fun project. Alright, I don't think I can repair anything at the moment. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe we have time to fix our socks. Oh. Just barely not enough time. I think we're actually going to wrap up here. I think we're going to sleep to save. Because it feels like this is a good time to wrap up. You know, we finished the challenge. We finished our first of the bunkers. And you know, while I'm not going to be streaming for a little while, what I could do is off-stream try and get some Aurora practice in.
I need to find food.
Just like do a throwaway run or two with custom. I could basically do a custom interloper where there's like auroras at a very high chance, and we could just practice getting used to running around in auroras. After 3 hours, it's easy to become discombobulated. It really is. I mean, 3 hours. It's funny, when I first started streaming, like, an hour to an hour and a half felt like a really long stream. And my stamina has definitely improved. Like, I can definitely stream for longer and longer. It used to be that I'd do 2 hour streams, 2.5 hour streams. Now I'm, like, consistently doing between 3 and 4 hours. But I do notice that after 3 hours, I'm more likely to make stupid mistakes. And especially with something like this, where I'm going into auroras and doing things that I'm already less sure of. It's just, it's nice to not put that pressure on myself, like, after 3.5 hours of streaming and having my brain all fuzzy and whatnot. But it was still a lot of fun. And like I said, it actually might be a really good idea for me to practice just running around in auroras and getting used to the idea of being out in the middle of the night when everything is at its most dangerous. So I might do that off stream. Heck, if I'm having a good time, I might even throw that in as like a bonus stream when we start up again so that we can just have fun running around in Auroras before we actually try and do the tales from here on out. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, and I am going to miss you all while I'm on my streaming break, but I will keep you all posted on Discord as to when I'm going to be back, and I mean, I'll still be hanging out on Discord. You'll probably see me in chat in a couple of people's streams now and again as well, so I'm sure I'll see you around in the meantime. Maybe we can take a stream off from this run and do something silly with TLD to celebrate finishing the challenge. That's a good idea. We might do that. Yeah, thank you all so much. I'm gonna try and see if we've got someone that we can raid. Do a stream where you have to burn the books. just go around collecting all the books in Mystery Lake and burning them all. Let's see. Why don't we raid Rand? It looks like he's also doing an interloper run today. So let's go see how that's working out for him, how the game's treating him today. And yeah, have a good one, everybody. And I'll see you around in one form or another, I'm sure. Bye for now.